over a shortage of idiots who think they can take the streets in the dark. But good reward.
Hey guys, this is KitKatPaddywhack, and we are back for another episode of Dragon Age 2 Let's Play. In the previous episode, we have uncovered that there is a conspiracy with Avalene's guard captain, Jevin, of sacrificing his employees to transfer important information to a guild of thieves. Another thing we found is that it turns out Anso was deceiving us, and by that I mean some people may not have heard of Fenris at all. Fenris being our new elf, probably angsty, booty, somewhat of a dickbag, mage-hater, because some people who are like hell-bent on not accepting quests that deals with illegal activities like smuggling lyrium or like helping a merchant smuggle illegal goods into town may skip over the quest bait and switch entirely and will never ever hear of Fenris, which I think is a design flaw. So now what we'll do is go to Hightown Estates, catch up with Fenris, and pretty much confront this Denarius fellow. Shroud, obfuscated, single action while maintaining stealth. I already have stealth. It's very tempting. Ambush is pretty good too. But maybe I want to go with combat. Yeah, I'll go with explosive strike.
No one has left the mansion, but I've heard nothing within. Denarius may know we're here. I wouldn't put it past him.
I could stand to know a little more about this Denarius.
He is a magister of the Tevinter Imperium.
Oh, is that all? Nothing to worry about then.
There, he is a wealthy mage with great influence. Here, he is but a man who sweats like any other when death comes for him.
He may have prepared some magical defenses.
They will not keep me from him.
I loved it when my first playthrough I had Fenris and I as both two-handed warriors, or two-handed tanks, so it was pretty easy cleaving through dozens of enemies.
Denarius!
Yes! Let's try not to be reckless by screaming out his name and letting him know you're totally here. Before we go, have to put in 2 tactics so that he can heal himself and not rely on me to dig over and heal him. The whole problem with getting my characters to heal themselves was a huge problem in Dragon Age Origins because I thought my companions under influence tactics were like totally ridiculously retarded. Like, they couldn't heal themselves. Even when they were supposed to heal themselves, they would like be stuck between doing an offensive action and like doing the healing. And then they die, which annoys me.
He sent spirits to do his fighting for him.
go. It's next door. No, no, not available there. Better save. I'm still trying to get that unstoppable achievement. Stun these guys. Kinda annoyed at how slowly I'm running while being stunned, but I think this upgrade for me to not take a speed penalty, and I'm gonna die. Maybe not. Oh no! No! No, 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 Bethany. Don't die on me. I didn't even give her self-healing. What the heck? No, not stamina drought. Lyrium. Is she gonna take care of herself? Ah, okay. Barely. Barely made it. Now, before we confront this Daenerys fellow, I will be conducting my usual routine of looting every single place I get to.
Nicely done.
For my battles, I usually like to start off with a backstab if I'm taking on an enemy single-handedly one-on-one, but if it's a group, then naturally I'll pick stun. Explosive strike, I'm pretty sure, I think last time I checked the description I'm supposed to use it after a really long consecutive chain, but I never really quite see the wait for that, so I just end up using explosive strike whenever I think I've been hacking away at enemy to do so.
Did that do it?
So while I'm equipping my companions with hand-me-downs and new stuff, I remembered how in my first playthrough, because I was playing as two-handed warrior, and I was playing on casual mode, so I didn't really care that Fenris and my character would both be two-handed tanks. But I usually give Fenris my hand-me-downs, and it's usually hand-me-downs with the rest of the characters. And another thing I noticed and had like mixed feelings with was like the companions having their own unique armor. I mean, I guess it's one thing that they keep their unique look and they all don't have the exact same champion armor, I suppose. But I find it to be somewhat of a flaw, or maybe a minor hassle for people who usually don't make a habit of scouring every inch of the map. So they end up missing some companion armor upgrades here and there, which is important because that's the only way you can increase your companion's armor and defense ratings, as well as opening up rune slots.
Gone.
Of course he's gone.
I'd hoped... No, it doesn't matter any longer. I assume Daenerys left valuables behind. Take them if you wish. I need some air.
Well, I already looted everything while my companions were busy fighting, so there's really no need to look for any more places. So, better head for the exit.
It never ends. I escaped a land of dark magic, only to have it hunt me at every turn. It is a plague burned into my flesh and my soul. And now I find myself in the company of even more mages.
You can speak to me directly.
I saw you casting spells inside. I should have realized sooner what you really were.
As if the staff
You
wasn't a dead
harbor a
giveaway.
viper in your midst. It will turn on you and strike when you least expect. That is in its nature.
Sorry, Bethany.
I know the danger. Well, thank you for the vote of confidence.
I'm not blind. I know magic has its uses, and there are undoubtedly mages with good intentions. But even the best-intentioned mage can fall prey to temptation. And then their power is a curse to inflict upon others.
No one's stopping you from moving on, you know.
I imagine I appear ungrateful.
You do.
So, I apologize, for nothing could be further from the truth. I did not find Daenerys, but I still owe you a debt. Here is all the coin I have, as Anso promised. Should you find yourself in need of assistance, I would gladly render it.
I'm planning an expedition I might need help with.
Fair enough. Should you ever have need of me, I will be here. If Daenerys wishes his mansion back, he is free to return and claim it. Beyond that, I am at your disposal.
I think unfortunately a lot of people would like to dispose of you. Yep, Bethany is kind of upset, but I'm willing to take that loss. I guess it's really difficult, but it is possible to have Fenris maxed out at friendship, even if you're playing as a mage. Well, you're not going to get any friendship points as a mage the first time you meet him, but you can easily make up for the loss if you just strictly stick to slavers. But anyways, I'm gonna call it quits here and pick it up the next episode. So until then, see you later.